Thank you, Rangaji. And as you mentioned, a big round of applause to everyone that made this happen. We're very, very happy that our own CEO, His Holiness Sri Chinjir Swamiji, also participated in our virtual walkathon. We posted a video which is on vtsworld.org/walkathon, which starts with Swamiji taking a few steps and running. So we're very, very glad and express our gratitude for that. And as well, it is no small goal to raise the funds that we've all done, and we could have not done it without you. So far, as Rangaji shared with us what we do in Dallas, and the youth, Shreya and Aditi, mentioned what we do in USA. But there are thousands of people who play an active role to conduct our events in India. There's a big inspiration from our Ammagaru, who is the mother of our CEO, His Holiness Sri Chinjir Swamiji. We're dedicating this 10th annual walkathon to Ammagaru, who passed away recently. In fact, as you can see in the screen, the final event that Ammagaru participated in was the big health mega camp that took part in February. As you all can see, Ammagaru was part of our health camp in a very active way and served with a true passion. Next, I would like to welcome a very special person to our meeting today. Introducing you all to Ms. Madhavi Ravindraji, who is our Mahila Arogya Vikas Director in India, and in the picture to the left of Ammagaru. A small intro about her. After doing her master's in English literature and working as a school teacher, she became a full-time volunteer after getting inspired by VT Seva founder Sri Chinjir Swamiji and his message to do service for women healthcare. She leads all the cancer screening camps in India from ground level. Madhaviji helps in every part of the cancer screening camp, from visiting the sites, organizing the camps, and helping underprivileged women.
Isha, you're on mute.
Isha, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, okay. We're very fortunate to have her with us and get interviewed by Padmaji, our local volunteer here in Dallas, who is very active in our events and help us kick off our service activities in a unique way. Handing it over to you, Padmaji.
Jai Shri Manarayana to everyone. Jai Shri Manarayana Madhavi Garu. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? At least some person.
Yes, Andy, we can hear you clear.
Yeah. So Madhavi Garu, can you hear me, Andy? I think she's on mute or.
Madhavi Garu, can you unmute? Sir?
Madhavi Ravindraji, it's for you.
I think is she in the list now? I saw her a while ago, but.
Madhaviji, you just unmuted.
Yeah, Tanu, she's on mute.
Okay.
Madhavi Ravindraji.
Not unmute unless she unmutes herself.
Admin can unmute Madhavi Ravindraji.
Can only request, they can't unmute.
You cannot unmute, yeah.
Okay.
No, mute.
Good.
Oh,
Yes.
there you go.
Now she's on. Yeah.
Jai Shri Manarayan Madhavi Garu. This
Jai
is
Shri Manarayan.
Dallas branch Niji. I'm from Dallas branch, and sincerely thank you for your time and being part of this VT Seva Dallas 10th annual cancer awareness finale event. And I feel so proud to be talking to you and seeing you in person. I have heard so much about you, Andy. It's not just, small thing, it's a lot. And I know we all know what you are doing. Most of us know. We just want to hear from you what your day in and day out activities are and how you go around, talking to people, educating them and all that. I just want to hear from you. Before we begin, I just want to find out, I know you are a very busy person. How was your schedule during COVID time? Was it the same, or did you get a break, or how did it go?
Can I continue, Andy?
Yes. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
COVID time also doing some activities, Padmaji.
Uh-huh.
So this is the life and death problem of COVID, no?
Yeah.
So we are supplying oxygen cylinders to who really need, and face shields. We are distributing face shields, and mainly we are distributing immunity homeo medicine to all the people who are willing to take. So these are the activities are going on, and our Mahila Arogya Vikas camps, what we done in the past, we are revising all those camps, and etc. All these activities are we are doing, Andy, here.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. So you're busy during this time too. So no
No,
break
not
for
that
you.
much busy, Andy. Not that
Okay.
much busy.
So in general, like how many villages are covered on an average and by the Mahila Arogya Vikas team? Do you have any radius, like, we have to limit our camps to this area, or do you cover any cities also? I know we have so many underprivileged people, women in cities also. Do you have any criteria like that, or how do you go by selecting the camps or going where, like, how do you cover your on a yearly basis? How do you plan for that? We just want to hear from you, and some of us may know, but want to hear from you.
Yeah, Padmaji, the problem. Can I continue, Andy?
Yes, please go ahead.
So in India, problem is everywhere, Andy. Not in rural, in urban also.
Yeah, that's
so this problem is same for every woman. Educated women also victim to these type of infections. So awareness is most important in developing country like India. There in America, so that's a developed country, one of the first foremost country of the world. So their health schemes and insurances, etc. will be. Some yearly checkup should be there. But in India, if it comes to in India, here any woman, any housewife, not aware of all these problems of cervical and breast related problems. So first, our Mahila Arogya Vikas volunteers went to the villages or went to the cities. Wherever we go, we have to educate them. We have to motivate them to mobilize to the screening camps, because education is most important than to screening, because they know about like all these problems like cervical infections like cervicitis, condyloma, Nebotian. All these are in coming future, it leads to carcinoma. So that's why education is most important to Indian women, not only for illiteracy. So now we covered all the villages and towns also. Our Mahila Arogya Vikas teams in 2 Telugu states like Telangana and Andhra, including Maharashtra, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Nepal also, including Nepal. Many teams are working on this.
Okay.
So we choose one particular place in village or team. Now our teams are in various places, no? If suppose Jevada, our team will work here, and that main team, and I am moving for training centers and to give training for all the women who are willing to take this type of training, cervical screening training.
So
in the actually, this service started in 2007.
Okay.
In the beginning of years, what Mahila Arogya has done is use the word cancer. So when if we touch that word, every woman not willing to participate in these camps, because that word, that cancer word is very what kind of a feel in her. So that's why afterwards we change it as Women Healthcare Mahila Arogya Vikas camps. With that name, we are going into villages or city.
That's wonderful. So that one.
Number of villages first started in Warangal, 2007, Portugal village. Then it comes to Karimnagar also. number of camps they conducted. Actually, now we are our ex-president Sriman Krishnakant Garu from there only. So proud of him, Krishnakant Garu, because I got this opportunity. It's a privilege to Mahila Arogya Vikas to explain our service in the ground level. So with your support, VT Seva support. And in villages, what we are doing is illiteracy women are not aware of the screening test. So we have to educate them on personal hygiene and food habits and lack of, and actually in village women lack of unhygiene. No? So we have to educate them on personal hygiene, food habits and exercise, like what you did till today, running like that. So all women should motivate by this awareness, so that they will come to our Mahila Arogya Vikas screening camps. Then we will do the screening, and we will show here one important instrument is there. What we call it as colposcope. I proud to say that in the beginning, colposcope from USA, we got from America only 2 colposcopes. Those days, nearly 2010 or 11. So those days, that colposcope, actual cost of the colposcope is 2,50,000. So we used to purchase this much cost is very hard for us, because other medical instruments also will be speculums, autoclave, bins, etc. All these are very low price than comparative to colposcope. So, but colposcope is wonderful. Only 2 colposcopes we brought from America. So in the beginning, we used to use those colposcopes in our camps. Afterwards,
that's good. Yeah. That's good to know. Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah. Just go ahead.
Okay. Why I'm saying about this colposcope is for the awareness programs, this colposcope is good, should and must stand, because woman wants to awareness like our video call only. If woman wants to show her infection through the screen, it will be good to her. If she shown on the screen, she will aware of that. Her infection. So that's why they will motivate with the colposcope and through screen. So we can show them this is the part which they have infection. So we will give the medication, and if any abnormality is there, so you will go for further checkups like mammography, FNAC, biopsy. Like all these tests are free from us. So like all these tests actually in corporate, if we go to a corporate hospital, it will be very cost for them. So our Vikas Tarangani Mahila Arogya Vikas is doing it free of cost. So all these tests are free, screening is free, motivation is free, everything is free at less cost. So in that way we are educating the women, not in rural, urban also.
Yeah, and also you are giving them a lot of confidence too, like
confidence too.
A lot of support. Yeah,
if not, they won't participate.
Mental because support and and being there in person.
Doesn't like to participate in these camps because they take care of their children and husband or etc. family, but they won't take care of their own health.
Oh, okay.
Swamiji's motto is, our CEO's motto is, if the woman is healthy, then the society will flourish.
That's true. Very true, Andy.
We are doing camps in Bharat, not only in Nepal, also doing wonderfully, and there also camps are going on.
That's very good to know, Andy. And so when you go to a camp, you kind of, you get some X number of people, and let's say you have some number in mind, like 10 people, but you see 15 people or more than 10 people. And how do you pick those people? You have only 10 in target, and do you verify them like based on their income, monthly income, or how their financial status is? Do you all do all that before you give them, or you just support all the 100 people who come, even though you had 10 in mind when you went to the camp there, and you encourage more people and more people came forward? So how do you deal with such situations?
A good question, Padmaji. If we go to particular place, we'll awareness to particular persons, a particular woman, like 300 to 500 women.
Mm-hmm.
Only 300 to 500 women. If
Mm-hmm.
they these things and about their health, so if we motivate 500 women, only 300 women will participate in our screening camps. Only
Okay.
300. So they are a little bit afraid of their problems because social stigma is there. If
Yes, that's
anybody,
true.
if they have any infection, if anybody will and some social stigma, they will feel like that they want to say out. So actually, in one camp, usually 4 camps in 1 month. So
Okay.
every Saturday or every Sunday. So 4 camps in a month, and for every camp, 100 to 150 women will be screened. And it's not only screening. So afterwards also, we have to take care of them. And then
Yes,
for
that's true.
if any abnormality is detected by them, so then we have to take them to hospital for further checkups, like what I told in the earlier, biopsy, sonography, FNAC, like all these tests. So they don't all these tests, Andy.
So you just don't leave them there after educating them, and after doing it, you go further forward, and then you take them there where their need is more, and where they are needed treatment and all that, and you go there and you support them. Wow, that's really wonderful. More than what you have
from the beginning to the end. We won't leave, Padmaji.
From the beginning to the end. So after so that means it's a great support even after the patient is diagnosed, and you're giving them the mental support, and you are there for them apart from their family members and anybody, their friends and anybody. That's really good to know. And so it's not just at the beginning stages, but you kind of walk through their journey, right?
Yeah,
that's very nice to know. So I know there are different types, different stages, and so how do people deal with, you see them on a daily basis, how are they, how do they accept this fact, and are they scared, are they some people don't want to hear about it, and so how do you talk to them about these things when they react?
Okay. Actually, they are not ready to participate in our screening camps, and so motivation and education is most important in the screening camps.
Okay.
So they don't know about all these types of infection because they don't know their personal hygiene and health issues also. So we have to motivate them, and so when we goes to some places, we will educate them, and we will motivate them to come to the screening. So after screening, we will show them their cervix on the screen through colposcope, so that they can understand. So this type of problem is there in this part. So self-evaluation of the breast checkup. So they don't about any related breast category. They don't know about any types of malignance or non-malignance, and so it's every married woman, not only married women, and even youth also will get some pain in private parts. So they can't express their views openly. So that's why we'll examine them, and we will educate them. Even in the education also, if they come to the camp, there also we crowded all the women at a place, and we will explain about all food habits and exercise and personal hygiene. All these 3 are most important, because day-to-day life, BP, sugar, thyroid is all common disease, and we can go to hospital also. But about this cervical and breast related infections, they can't explain their problem openly.
That's true.
Openly in the presence of doctor also, they are not willing to share with her, and because social stigma is there. If I identified with anything, so they have to face some problem, like what we call it as chemotherapy, radiation. All these are, they're afraid of all these problems. So That's why we will motivate them. The main Mahila Arogya Vikas part is most important, not only for screening and follow up. And educate the woman is most important in any type of area.
So when you're educating the women, I know we are covering those people who have all these symptoms, or who's coming forward and all that. How about for the younger generation, like in 20s and 30s and late 30s? If we give them proper education, maybe they will take care, and then maybe they might spread the word to the older generation. Is that happening in the villages? Like, when you talk to younger generation, like in 20s, 30 ages, so they will be more careful when they grow old. So are they interested in learning about all these, or only people who have problems, are they coming to you? So how is it happening?
Yeah, younger generation also should learn all these things, and because when they will get mature, so mother should aware of all these things. Because teach to the child. She should teach to the child, because every periodical problem in India, actually what we are going to face is, for every girl, unmarried girl, we face the problem of thyroid, and because she don't know about all these problems, because bluntly their focus is on studies. So simply sitting and all are going to college, there is no recreation, and even mother also not aware of all these things. No? So just simply it's going on. So we have to educate the youth also only. We are going also to explain about personal hygiene and food habits. All three things are common: food habits, personal hygiene, and exercise like walking or yoga, etc., etc. 15 minutes are enough for them. So in that we are going to explain to them. So for youth women also we are educating. Actually, with that education only, our youth leader also from India, Krishna Priya, also joined in this Zoom meeting. So
that's true. That's wonderful.
She conducted, and Swarna from Vizag, she to pharmacy student. Actually, she's a pharmacy student in the past. Now she married. Now she's a married woman. So she too took part in this because of inspiration from Mahila Arogya Vikas screening camps. So that she too participating, and they are motivating their families also, their mother-in-law, father-in-law, and their husband. They are motivating. What a wonderful service it is. And with that experience only, they are participating in our camps, and both Krishna Priya and Swarna also on the line, I think. Especially in our Zoom meeting, our backbones of Mahila Arogya Vikas, Sriman Panduranga Rao garu, central coordinator, he too on the call, I think. And Srimati Usha Kanti garu, Telangana state coordinator of Mahila Arogya Vikas. Her daughter only Krishna Priya with in younger generation. She to join. Now she to get married. And Anita Shrikant Reddy garu from Telangana Vikasa Tarangani president. Maybe she too on the call. Like Khammam Srimati Shanti garu and Padmaja garu from Vizag. All these are our active leaders of Mahila Arogya Vikas Mahila Arogya Vikas screening camps.
That's good to know, Andy. Very good to know about all this. So you're educating the younger generation also. So that might reduce the future any cancers. Now we have like 10. Maybe with educating the younger generation, we may see some decrease in the rates. That would be really nice. And I know you have been in this for the past 14 years. Have you come across any women who just had newborn babies and got scanned? And if so, like, how was the approach? How did you all support? How are they doing now? We just want to hear from you.
Yeah, a good question, Padmaji. Because this is screening camp. Actually, we went to motivation. That time, we will tell to them is one thing: the carried woman and newborn baby mother, they're not necessary for the screening, because mother going to feed her baby.
Yes.
So educate there only. And conceive mother, she no need to participate in our screening programs only. So we will educate there only, in their place only, about their health issues. And so they are not supposed to participate in our health camps.
Okay.
Remaining
But
women.
you go there personally.
Yeah, personally.
That's good to know. Very good to know. So that they'll get even more, really good support from you all coming there personally. So, like, okay, we have, over the past years, some have been diagnosed and they are surviving now. Did any one of them come forward and be part of your camps and, be supportive of the next ones who are going through all these, and those who have survived? Did they give any advice to the ones who are going through now? How are they? What is the, how many people have, at least, ballpark numbers, like, coming back and helping, they must be very thankful to our organization, for educating them and giving them the treatment, and, they're the survivors. How are they helping us? Like, are they being part, or are they just, they take the treatment and they forget it? Do you have anyone like who is really into that?
Not anyone, and number in hundreds.
Oh, okay.
Because if they are identified with their own infection, so they are very happy to know about their own health, and if they are healthy, so they will feel happy.
That's nice.
And they come out of this infection, so they are very happy, and definitely they will support. Some are able, financially able persons, so they will ready to organize the camps in their areas. You, Padma Garu, Krishnakant Garu, our Priyatam, like to support, like in that way. So some participate in our camps because they are unable, their status is nil. So they are willing to participate in our camps to support us, serve in our camps. So many of their Padmaji depends on capability.
Capability. Okay. So, like, on an average, how many women are diagnosed every year, Andy?
Every year?
Every camp. You told me every camp, like, you kind of, educate like 150 volunteers, right?
Yeah, 100, 150. In some places, 150 to 200 also. We have to screen them in some places.
Okay. And like, do you all follow up on the importance of physical checkup after the treatment is completed? I know you have told us, like, you stress on nutrition, and, there are some holistic approaches also. Like, okay, everything is done. Do you all, like, encourage them to take physical checkup on a yearly basis, and so that, they're very careful moving forward after the treatment is done?
Padma Garu, your question is
yeah. So what I was generally asking was, like, do you all tell them to go for a physical checkup and follow up on that after the treatment is completed?
No, we won't say like that, Andy. We won't say like that. We'll take care of their health, because we motivated them by education. No? So we'll take care of the end of the treatment, because if she's if her health is okay, it's okay. Not any malignance is there, or any abnormality is there, we'll take care of that also. In India, some Arogya is there, and but tests are free. In Vijayawada, NRI hospital is there. That there our CEO's organization is there in NRI hospital. So they test. I told you in the before, no. So biopsy, FNAC, like all these tests are free, and so free of cost. So we will do all these tests free. And if any abnormality, malignancy is identified in these tests, then we will take care of the remaining one also. Otherwise, we won't live like that, and because our CEO told that actually, if we motivate them, is to ultimately you have to support till the problem is solved. Not in the so we have to educate them on their, we will provide the small infection, so we will provide the medication.
Okay.
So we won't live in the middle, Andy.
Yeah, and then whenever they call you, you kind of give them the support.
Yeah, definitely. And
anytime.
throughout in COVID period also, always calls are online, Andy, from various, because our numbers are on the board, no? So always the calls will be coming to us.
That's wonderful to know. And
About the
yeah,
health issues.
yeah, and I'll leave some questions for any of our audience who have some to ask you. And Ishu, we call Priyatam Ishu. Ishu, do you have any of the volunteers who have questions to ask Madhavi garu before I end?
Yeah, so if that's all your questions, we can move on, Auntie. So we'll have questions and answers at the end of the call, just in a little bit. We have had a few people on the chat to ask questions, so we'll just...
Yeah, do we have any on the chat so we can ask Madhavi garu? Take her time.
Check, Auntie. I don't see any, but I think they're populating them. So we'll come back to that, Padma garu. No worries.
Okay.
So one question, I think on the chat, what motivates you every day, Madhavi garu?
First of all, in the beginning, Swamiji, our CEO's ideology and some screened women, they are leading good life, Andy. So in the beginning, that is my experience. That is now that is passion, because when I see those women, they're leading good health with their family, they are living. So that is wonderful for us, because that is a genuine service we are giving to them. And whenever we go to villages or cities or camp places, actually they are not at all cooperative with us. So we have to convince them. We have to convince them to bring to screening camps. Actually, what they will ask is, they are ready to ask us is, what is the benefit we are having by doing all these things? So I have to motivate them and educate them. So they will come to the screening camps. And if we test 150 women, per a camp, 150 women screened, then 140 of the women, what we call it as facing the problem of infection, and 140.
Wow.
So see that ratio. If not, we'll provide medication. So it's a chance to lead the malignance. So they don't know about all these things, but we know. So we will educate them, motivate them. So we will enjoy with this, because she don't know. So when she comes to the screening camp, and she will aware of her own health, and that screening, that her problem is on the screen. If she's shown, so she will be very happy, Andy. So that feels we will be very, very happy. So by seeing her afterwards, also used to call every time, Madam Garu, I'm okay. Madam Garu, you are the you just like a God for us. Your organization is just like that. So we don't know about all these things, no, Madam Garu. So we are very happy. So like in that way, they used to address us. So that is the feel. That is a passion now, one day. So actually in COVID period now, we don't have camps now, Andy. Even though today they are delightful with you. So with your support, I wear this saree. Very happy. Priyatam Babu and our VT Seva, Sister Kanji, very thankful to you, because since 6 months we are far to cancer. But now today I got the feeling I'm very happy.
So thank you, Madhavi garu, for giving us the opportunity and spending time with us, and getting to know more about the services, about all your services you do on a daily basis. I'm sure many of us might have gotten inspired now, and I hope more and more of us will be inspired and be part of this wonderful cause moving forward. Really appreciate all your services, Andy. And ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to Madhavi Garu for all the services.
No, Andy. Mahila Arogya Vikas will be grateful to you. With your support only, we are organizing camps in India, and so many are motivated by you. So many women are because of you, and so many leading their second life because of you. So that is the big achievement. And this walkathon also, and so many women participated, but they don't know about the join the link, Andy. So that's why our VT Seva Vikas Sarangani members lost it. But even we are doing with your support only here in India. We are very proud of you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy. Jai Shri Narayana. I'll pass on to Ishu, and we will have more questions towards the end, and Madhavi Garu from the audience.
Sure.
So nice talking to you.